routine is one of my favorite ones to do with myself and with clients before we do a workout, or when I've been sitting at the computer a lot and I'm starting to get that computer shape and I'm all locked up. It's very releasing. It will unravel so much in you and restore you to state of balance. So your hips should be right at the front of the foam roller. And as you lie down, the most important part is that your head and chest is on. Then relax your shoulders and start rolling your head side to side, once or twice or 3 times. Every time, see if you can let your neck get a little bit longer, and then drop and hold it there. Let your head get very heavy, and take the opposite arm and wiggle the fingers as far away as you can so you feel that stretch in your neck and in your shoulders. Back to the middle. Make sure you feel centered. Roll your head the opposite way. Let the head get really heavy. Wiggle your fingers down to feel that beautiful stretch from the shoulder all the way to the fingertips. Nice, opening it into there. Then come back to the center. Stretch your arms up to the ceiling. I like to have my fingers pointing towards each other. And start to lift and relax the shoulders up and down in order to loosen up the sockets and any stiffness and tightness in the shoulder blades. Notice that your shoulder blades can't squash together because the foam roller is blocking them. And we want this broad, beautiful back and relaxed, open chest as a way of life. Then with the fingers facing forward, start taking your arms up and down. Every time you come down, check that your shoulders are wide, fingers are long. Every time you go up, lengthen the arms as far away from you as you can. If you're able to, keep your rib cage on the mat or on the foam roller. If you can't, if you're tight, you may find this movement happening. That's because you're still very tight and you've got tight muscles in the lats and in the rib cage. It will take time, but you want to just allow the movement to do its magic on your body. You don't have to think this too much. Palms facing each other. Reach the arms as far apart to the side. Pull your arms apart and stretch across the chest. Come back up. Pull them out. Every time you go out, can you touch the sides of the rooms? Don't concern yourself with what's happening with your shoulders. Just pull. Pull, 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 pull. Your whole shoulder cuff area will reorganize to a better organic place. Then, once you've done this a few times, feel the stretch. Lift the hands up off the floor so they're hovering. Stretch your fingers together and start pulling the fingers as far down and as far up as you can. Back and forth. You will probably feel a surprising stretch in the forearm and in the palm of the hand. You may not be able to move very much because we hardly ever open up the nerves and the tissue in the forearm and in the palm. And yet that's the first area that starts to pull in and tighten. If you spend a lot of time at the computer, and as you get older, we get into the more clawed position. So reversing this. Anti-aging, yay! Shake your hands out. Place your hands on the floor. Let the shoulders drop and start doing what I call angel arms. Big circle of the arms all the way over your head and down again. Again, see if you can keep your hands on the floor. You may get stuck. You may not be able to go any further. If you can't, you let the fingers and hands come off and you keep on going. You do your best. You will in time release and evolve into more range of movement quite gracefully and without too much trouble. The beauty of the work is that you're actually releasing tension from the body, not building more tightness and more constriction. Then come back up and make strong fists. Again, go out, hover off the floor and pull the arms as wide apart as you can. Notice that my shoulder blades are widening. And then back and forth with the fists. The stretch will be completely different from the last one. We want all the tissue in our body to be long and hydrated and with full range of movement to feel comfortable and relaxed and stress-free. Nice and long. Then shake your hands out, bend your elbows to the floor, and start doing what I call as windshield wipers, just back and forth rotating, internal rotation, external rotation. Again, doesn't matter, maybe this is all you can do. Maybe you can't get the elbows to the floor unless you lower them down. Do your best. This will unravel you on a deep level. And then shake your hands out again because they're fatiguing, and go into a Y. And then relax your elbows, putting them down and widening out. Pulling them down, relaxing into the chest, opening it up and stretching it out. One more time, heavy, heavy, heavy elbows, everything dropping towards the floor, and then lengthening out. Reaching as far as you can and then relaxing. So I hope you enjoy this little routine. It's been a lifesaver for me. It has changed many clients I've worked with. I give this to them as homework and they come back 2 weeks later and they've done it every day. They look completely different. They stand up straighter, the chest is open, they're more relaxed, and the potential for exercise has transformed. So we are all very malleable. We're malleable in our emotions and inner world. We're malleable in our bodies. The trick is to find the key to unlock this freedom of potential inside us. So may 2019 be this opportunity for you. Please share any observations.